Hey, this is Big Girl Diary. Welcome to my channel, Big Girl Diary in a big girl world, and get the perspective from a big girl, whether you're talking about interesting court cases, whether you're talking about big girl delusional syndrome, or whether if we're talking about celebrity mess or what's going on in society and how we break it down to make sense of it. Welcome to my channel. It's Big Girl Diary. Okay. I made a short video talking about Wendy Williams being a goat and clowning her ex-husband a little bit. Yes, I did. He deserves much worse, but nothing that anyone can do to him would not magnify what he's doing to himself. Where he finds himself in this situation is of his own doing. Let me put that out there first. So I found this article in the Sun. I found another article. I can't seem to find it, but this one goes deeper into how can I say his foolishness and the level of it and just his entitlement. Stick with me. Just stick with me, okay? Wendy, oh my goodness. If you planned all this out, oh, she did. Brilliant. My mother said she did. I know. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You killed two birds with one stone. Ah, okay. All right, here is Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' ex-husband carrying his daughter. Man, oh man, oh man. All righty. Wendy Williams, inside Wendy Williams' ex-husband Hunter's life as a barbershop owner with a mistress, love child after divorce from host. Oh man. And I'm not even into gossip or anything like that, but I always Wendy Williams, I used to watch her show a little bit here and a little bit there, but I'm covering it because no one deserves to be treated like this. No one. And what her ex-husband did was just beyond dirty. All right. Having said that, all right. You can't make this up. Kevin Hunter's life was dramatically changed since his first time as Wendy Williams' husband and her show's executive producer living in Florida with his alleged mistress and their daughter. So look at that. He's carrying a bag. It looks like that this man is carrying a bag and he had no place to live. No place to live. Wendy's like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You have that's on you, Kevin. That's on you. All right, let's get to the juice of it. Kevin also has his hands in several other businesses, endeavors, which are worlds away from the high profile New York City TV title he previously held. Kevin, while Kevin has been settling in at his new home in a upscale community of Coral Springs, which has alleged longtime mistress Sharina Hudson, 36, and their two-year-old love child. He has been working on various new projects. So let me get this straight. You've been with Wendy all this time, having her back, and she basically bringing in the bread, which is no problem. However your relationship is, the way your relationship is. But having been with her all those years, you have done nothing to gain skills or anything throughout that relationship besides the money that she brought it. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm trying not to be judgmental, but it's too hard. Beyond beyond the headhunter shop, the 48-year-old also recently launched Hunter Publishing Group, a boutique publishing house in New Jersey, which appears to have represented a handful of authors thus far. That is difficult. The father of two now added executive producer and influencer to his Instagram bio as well, and appeared to have maintained accurate or active business filing that were previously used for his role as Wendy Williams show. Meanwhile, his living lover, wow, Serena, had two businesses she called her own. The new mother runs an online vegan chef shop called the Vegan Nose, and also bills herself as fashion designer for the Vish, New York City. And all of these adventures were coming from Wendy Williams' alimony check. I'm sorry. That is just beyond comprehension. Mm. Look at a nice picture of them. Okay, on Tuesday, Wendy 56, deck deck and head and toe. On Tuesday, Wendy 56, deck and head to toe black, kept her eyes averted as she walked past photographers in front of the swanky apartment building following the Sun's exclusive photos of her ex-husband with his new family in Florida. The daytime diva was on her way to Wendy Williams' show studio in the Manhattan West Side. Wendy did not address the first photos or the Sun exclusive reporting about Kevin's new life with his new family in Coral Springs on her show Tuesday. And why should she? I mean, that he did that. That right there is his life. So she should only be focused on her. And they, reporters, stop doing it. Stop throwing it in her face. It's bad enough that she has to live it. All right. And some people may say, well, Wendy Williams deserves everything what she's getting. She talked about other people's relationships, put them on Hot Topic, ridiculed them. Okay, now she's getting a taste of her own mess. All right. Just want to put that out there. So you don't have to put that in the comments. Okay, the Sun first photo, in the Sun's first photos, Kevin was seemingly lovingly cradle his daughter during the outing near the new Florida home he shared with his alleged longtime mistress, Serena Hudson. Just to be known as the mistress. That's her right there. Everything bought with Wendy's money. Oh, man. That's them, and that's him holding their 2-year-old daughter. That is, okay. Kevin 48 and Serena 36. Oh wow, 12-year age difference. And had their daughter Journey too. Were seen running errands last week together. You just can't make this stuff up. You just can't. They're running errands. How sweet. They're just going around doing different errands. And Serena, she's at a local nail salon with her friends. Ha 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 ha. It up. Kevin and Serena and Journey ventured out on a family outing. Kevin driving a Ferrari and Serena out in an Audi, arriving at home in the area with friends. Oh, this is just so dirty. Oh, man. And all of this is financed through Wendy Williams' alimony. He was able to get money from her while carrying on with Serena, cheating on Wendy, and he gets rewarded for it. Now, before you say, "Oh, women do that," yeah, and they shouldn't get it either. They should. If you do stuff like that, you ought to come out of that relationship with zero, nothing, in my opinion. Luckily, I'm not a judge because you wouldn't get nothing. You get zero. Oh, and look at their home. Look at that beautiful home in a gated community with the Wendy Williams money. That's the Audi. Oh, they're just really happy together. Okay, they're happy together. They're happy together. The divorce could have been much more explosive. The source insisted that Kevin, the father of Wendy Williams' 20-year-old son, Kevin Hunter Jr., decided to speak out publicly at the same time. The source added, Kevin is a very quiet, quiet and strong man. This thing could have exploded like War of the Roses in public, but he started to speak out. And yeah, it's like they're living life, ha ha ha, tongue in cheek, and it's on Wendy Williams' dime. That's the wild part. This is Kevin's first marriage, and this is Kevin's second relationship. Let me find that one there. And this is Kevin's second relationship. It's really sad. It is very, very, very sad. Let me see. Wendy currently single uh, after a split from the businessman Michael Easterman. The source told The Sun it was tough being Wendy and dating in such a bright spotlight, which she was having a hard time. Meanwhile, Kevin has always been so private, which it is a complete opposite of Wendy, who gossips publicly for a living. Wendy and Kevin went through a messy breakup in 2019 after it was reported he that his alleged lover, Sharina, had become pregnant with his child. The TV host, who has been open about her struggles with alcohol and substance abuse in the past, appeared to spiral out of control after the scandal. And I could only imagine, because my heart really goes out to Wendy. It goes out because I could only just imagine the difficulties of not only the pressures of being in the spotlight, not only pressures of talk show and just having that life that she signed up for. Okay, she did. But then this massive in your face stuff. Your husband is cheating, and then your side woman is pregnant. And that's him right there. So, I mean, like Wendy or not, because a talk show is gossip. Yes, it is, and that's what people want to hear. Look, okay. Majority of the women love gossip. Who did what to him? He did that to him or her or whatever. Yeah, and women want that. Women are consumers of it. There are more women than men on this planet. That's why everything is geared towards women because we will pay them. So, having said that, oh, I forgot to mention Kevin. Okay, Here's the tea. Kevin was getting money from Wendy for his alimony. Okay, that we already know. Now, in the clause, as long as Wendy was employed, as long as she was employed, he would get alimony. But for any reason she is not employed, then the alimony will be altered or terminated because she's no longer working. So therefore, the alimony would be gone, and he signed off on a dotted line. Now, 2 days ago, he got a ruling because he refiled to get the alimony reinstated, and the judge said no, she's still not working, threw it out. Now he's complaining he can't pay his bills. But remember, he had all these businesses, a barber shop, a production company, this, that, and the other, his baby's mama or love child or whatever you want, or love side piece, whatever you want to call her. She has two businesses in a nice home. Now, Kevin is saying how he needs to pay the renters or the homeowners association, which he's behind. But what about all of those businesses you have, Mr. Businessman and Mrs. Businesswoman, bringing in this money? You should be able to pay it. But apparently, it's just in name only because he's saying he's behind an act. He hasn't paid his car insurance. He hasn't paid his car notes. He hasn't paid his girlfriend's car notes. Blah, blah, blah. Well, and it hasn't been paid for a year. Well, Wendy hasn't been working and you were too busy being a leech. Okay, let me walk that back. Not being a leech. No, no. That's being terrible to leeches. Leeches have a good purpose. They get rid of waste, not make waste.